Hello everyone and welcome to another which gave us some bleak kind of stuff, and now we're announcing it with a bit more details than the trailer actually shows. Basically you see some pumpkin carving and all of this, basically the trailer thing that they always do, but there is some fun stuff in there. We see a new Halloween event basically being announced with a new tank that is coming, and basically it kind of fits with the battle pass tank that we've got going on now, so I kind of like that. It looks kind of weird, and apparently it's a tier 5, so it's not the Annihilator. Mainly saying that because the event is based on that. We'll go into more details later. Not entirely certain what is up with this one, but we'll see. We got some new graphics coming in for multiple tanks, and not gonna lie, they do look amazing in the new graphics. Not entirely certain why they included the tier 2, but here we go. We got new tanks coming, of course. That's been posted on and everything. 5 new tanks. I'm not entirely certain which is which. I'm going to assume that it's tier 6 to tier 10. I've not actually played the open test version, so I'm not 100% sure. But they do look kind of nice, and I hope that they will get some nice camouflages or whatever, and that they will be properly balanced, because you never know. And they will get the new consumables, more on that later as well. And of course there's the tier 10 that I leaked in an earlier video. We got some new camouflages coming on, some of them glow, and that looks quite nice, not gonna lie. And of course we've got some new legendary camouflages coming as well, with the AMAX 30B and the E6, the last tier 10s to actually get their legendary camos. They're showing the AMU 1951 camo, because that's getting the new upgrade in looks as well. There's a Chainbreaker camo, and of course there is Blitz Cup stuff. Not gonna lie, I really like the logo, but I also really like the look of this, because this looks like my favorite tank in the game gets a legendary camo. I have no idea if it's a legendary camo or just a camo, but it looks quite cool. And of course some nice little stay tuned kind of thing. And let's get in depth a little bit more about the details. Basically for Halloween we are getting a new event. I heard that in mechanics wise it is very close to the Annihilator event, so basically you will have to pay one way or another to get the tier, the tank, so to speak. It's not an actual battle pass, it works differently. But it is a tier 5, and it's called the Titan MK1. So it's a tier 5, and I'm really hoping that it will actually be balanced, but again, it's tier 5, not tier 7 at least. And Wargaming is talking about using activators for victories, or if you are confident in yourself, then take the activator for the mark of class 1 or mastery. I have no idea what it actually means, but my guess is that if you use certain boosters and you get certain results, then you will get more stuff that you need to actually get stuff from this event with. Basically with the super activator you can get 300 magnetic tapes, which is basically the currency from this event more, and that will get you the tier 7 tank, the Titan HN. So that's the thing, that this is Titan HN, and it does look kind of cool. It is tier 7, so I'm afraid it might be broken, because then it would really be like the Annihilator event. But not entirely certain there. We will just hope that it's balanced. It's not been tested in any case, so there is that as well. Wargaming says they say this tank has a new feature. I'm not entirely certain what that is. This will be then the Titan MK1 that is tier 5, because then it would actually all make sense. We've got, like I said, the new visual qualities for the AMU 1951, which looks better with the legendary game, I'm not gonna lie. The T57 Heavy is getting a change as well. As Wargaming says it, the client and server models have also been redesigned. The tank has become more compact, and because of this, the gun depression in the rear has been reduced by 2 degrees up and down, and in the front by 2 degrees up. The gun depression in the front part is not changed. And it's kind of funny, because then they say with the AMU 1951 only visual change, and then they say I'm too light, with no further directions ever at all. Does look fun though, but it is a very low tier tank to be changing like that. We've got new Polish tanks coming. We have the 40 TP, the 45 TP, the 53 TP, the 50 TP and the 60 TP. I'm not going to bother trying to pronounce all the names correctly, because I know that I would fail. The Polish heavy tanks are pretty simple in gameplay, Wargaming says, not very fast, well armored with excellent alpha damage. They will suit any player. I highly doubt that, but that's what Wargaming says. We decided to add gameplay variability to everyone, so meet some innovations. Starting from level 7, TTs in Polish in Poland will receive a new, completely new equipment, Tungsten Shells. And I will be quick to pass my verdict here, I'm very much against that. The standard alpha spread for each tank in the game is 75% to 125%. When the consumable is activated, the alpha dispersion of the tank becomes 105 to 125%. Lasts 20 seconds and has a 90-second cooldown with no additional equipment or boosters. When the consumable is activated, a skill indicator of the consumable added action is added, plus the damage plate changes slightly. I'm not entirely certain what to say, because they're talking about the alpha dispersion, but I think they mean alpha damage. Basically, you do more damage with the tank, with the shot, while you have the consumable active. And Wargaming says that starting from tier 7, Polish heavy tanks will receive new ammunition. Not entirely certain of that, but still consumable, I think. Which is called improved gunpowder. It increases the flight speed of each projectile by 35% for the entire battle. So basically your bullets fly faster and you're less likely to miss a target that way. And they have transmission oil and improved transmission oil. Both oils have the same effect in meaning, but different in numbers. The first gives 3% to engine power and plus 2 km per hour to maximum reverse and forward speed. The second gives 6% to engine power and 4 km per hour to maximum speed backwards and forwards. So again, Wargaming is changing how a tank should function in order with consumables and provisions. And I have to say, I'm really against that sort of thing, because you balance the tank a certain way and then it's absolutely useless to then basically use these kind of things to make the tank completely different, which in some cases, as we've noticed with the speed boost and everything, makes tanks pretty OP and unbalanced. But yeah, that is Wargaming for you, and I'm pretty tired of it, not gonna lie, because that is the part of the game that I do not like. That being said, however, we do get some new camouflages as well. They do look animated and they glow a little bit, and that looks kind of funky. All in all, these two are pretty nice, not gonna lie. This is somewhat of my own, not my taste, let's put it that way. But then we've got some new lovely camouflages coming, which are these two with the AMX-30B and the Piranha on the E6. I'm actually quite looking forward to that, because E6 is one of my babies and I like pimping it, so I'm glad to be able to get that. They look pretty nice. I know that not everyone is into that, but I'm not into realistic camouflages, so that is really up my alley. And like I said, the Emil 1951 is here because it's getting the new graphics, and not gonna lie, it does look really sweet also with the legendary camo. Now this, I've no idea if this is a legendary camo or not. I kinda hope that it is, because it looks freaking awesome. And it's my favorite tank in the game, and I would love to pimp it with this, especially as tournament stream and everything. That would be so cool. But yeah, we get like new rewards there as well. I think that's like a separate event during the whole Twister Cup stuff. We get teased with these 3 tanks, which I know what they are, so I will tell you, don't worry. Like what Wargaming says is, November will traditionally be the most esports month of this year. Clash for $200,000 will be held all over the world in the same way as last year. That basically means that no, it's not a clash for $200,000. There's 4 separate servers with $50,000 each, which is still a lot of money, but not 200k. And basically they will all be online. There will be like a weekend per server if they follow the exact format as they did before. And you will have basically an epic top 4 to watch streams for, and you can get rewards for watching those streams. Everyone can join the atmosphere of the biggest tournament of the year, Wargaming says. Throughout November, players will be able to collect rewards for the theme special pass and go through an unusual event where the main rewards will be 1 of 3 tier 8 premium tanks to choose from. The Carnarvon Action X, the Centurion MK5, or the Spaghetti 46. It's called Progetto 46, I know, but I always call it Spaghetti. And I just want to point out that I really like the logo. I like that basically all the servers are in there, and that it's an actual cup like this and everything. I quite like it, not gonna lie. And of course there is this, which is basically a sort of theme thing for Halloween, but there's more to tell about that too. As Wargaming puts it, this year we will have a whole marathon of modes related to Halloween. It will be possible to play Mad Games, Uprising and Burning Games, and one of these modes will be launched twice. Which one will be determined by the players themselves. I kind of hope that that will be the uprising mode, not just for the XP and the fact that it's literally the only fun mode that I actually like, but it kind of fits because that mode would be uprising then. Sorry, I'm so lame with my jokes, but yeah. Anyway, that is it for my sort of leak video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, found it informative enough. I hope I've explained everything correctly, and basically I went with the text that Wargaming gave us. There's like a whole story to it that I didn't tell you, but that's basically Wargaming with the trailer talk, with basically the talk that they would use over the trailer. But that's it for me for now. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you all later. Bye bye.